Welcome back to our channel. In today's battle we have a battle between brethren. The Wood Elves fight against the Dark Elves. Let's see who will prevail. Okay guys, these are my almost 1500 points of Dark Elves. The army is led by an Archmage, and she's a level 3 wizardess, and she has the lore of black magic. That's basically the lore in the Dark Elves army book. We already rolled for the spells, and she got Doombolt, her signature spell, and Soul Stealer and Arncipal's Black Horror. So yeah, I think not maybe the best spells, but let's see what she will use them to the maximum impact.
I think she's a sorceress to be feared.
Then from the hero section I got one noble, I called him Malus, and he's my BSB and has also the Sea Dragon Cloak. From my core section I've got 10 Dark Shards with their crossbows. Furthermore, 20 Corvairs. Obviously you can only see 18 because I have started to strip them and repaint them, and I just finished the champion of the unit, so basically hopefully they will see a look like him in the foreseeable future. And the standard bearer and the musician is on my desk. It's just primed and ready to paint when I maybe have some time. Okay, so full command for the Corsairs. And then the next one from the core section are my 5 Black Riders. Then from the
Special
section is next. Yeah, I've got my 5 Cold One Knights. Hopefully they will pass the leadership test when they try to charge. Normally if you have watched our previous battles with the Dark Elves, often they pass the test, and in that moment, if they really are desperate to pass the test, they fail it, obviously. And, yeah.
I was lucky in one game where they didn't
fail
advance for my army at all.
And then I've got 12 Executioners. Unfortunately, I haven't much more points to spend them to get their full strength of 20, but let's see what they can do. And I got one Hydra. It's really a cool monster from the Dark Elves in my opinion, with their multiple heads. And last but not least, I got one Repeater Bolt Thrower. I think it's a really old model from the 4th edition of Warhammer. And let's see what the army will do against their cousins, the Wood Elves.
Okay, and these are my around 1500 points of Wood Elves. Most of them spent on my army commander Spellweaver, level 4, Azrael Bow, Elven Steed, Hail of Doom Arrow, Talisman of Preservation, Earthing Rod, I think, and Lore of Beasts. I've got Horror's Wild Form, Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, Wizard's Wild Form, and this one I think is the one I had against the Orcs. And here we've got my second. I've got only 2 characters. It's a branch Wraith, not the Tricker, it's only the model. Level 1, Law of Life, and I chose Earthblood. So, these models are from the Lord and Hero sections. From the core section, I've got 12. Here they are. I've got 12 Blade Guard with Hackbane tips at 180 points. I've got in total, these should be, here we go, these should be 18 dryads. One, let's say the blue one, has been upgraded to a bronze nymph at 10 points, 208 in total. And the other choices are from the special section. Here we've got 6 treekin, but they can't be upgraded. And also from the special section, we've got some beautifully painted Warhawk riders, not painted by me, they were painted by our professional painter Patrick, as well as the 2 choices from the rare section, the Great Eagle and the Treeman. And the Treeman is just a 225p Treeman without strangled roots. And these are my 1500 points of Wood Elves. Okay, we're back after deployment. Alex rolled higher and was able to deploy first, but he's got some additional or more, 1 or 2 units more than me. So I completed my deployment first. And let's start with Alex Force.
Okay, so see, I've rather spread my army thinly across the battle line. On my left flank, the Dark Riders, followed by the Dark Shards, and in this unit, my Arc Sorceress is included. Right beside her, the Executioners with their 2-handed swords. Then my Corsairs, which include the Noble BSB. On top of the hill, the Repeater Bow Thrower, followed by the Hydra, and on my...
Can it malfunction like orc stuff? Or does it just
I have to check the rules, to be honest, but probably yes, if you roll a misfire or...
Okay.
Oh. Then my Hydra, and on my utmost right flank, the Cold One Knights.
Cool, that's a lot. Yeah, I mainly deployed inside the forest over there. So the small ones are huddling close to their level 4 army commander. We've got some archers in the front, backed up by the treemen, and here we've got the dryads and the treekin behind them. Here's our level 4 mage, and the only units outside are the Warhawk Riders and the Great Eagle. And I think they might try to, they were thought to harm enemy war machines, and Alex has really brought one war machine, but today they might maybe try to get the riders, or maybe to get the enemy Psyker, the sorceress. Okay, let's see. Shall we roll to see who goes first?
You got +1.
Okay, Alex has got 3, and me, I've got 1. So Alex goes first, and we'll be back after the first turn of the Dark Elves.
We're back after the movement phase of the Dark Elves. My Dark Riders use their special movement because of light cavalry and surged forward 12 inches. My Dark Shards moved a little bit in order to get in range with their crossbows, whereas the other units, speaking of the Executioners, the Corsairs and the Hydra, ran towards the enemy. My bolt thrower remained stationed in order to shoot their 6 bolts at the Triads, and my Cold Ones, of course, didn't pass the stability test and stumbled 1 inches.
But don't you
forward.
have a special banner?
Yeah, but I think it doesn't make sense to use it now.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the magic phase. We already rolled the dice, and I'm trying to cast.
Alex got 6 dice, I've got 4.
I think I used my Arncipal's Black Horror. Never used it before.
Okay, so what does it do?
It's a remaining. It's a remaining play spell.
So.
Basically, you place the 3-inch
Yeah, but it's
template and it moves towards.
Nearly arrived at my unit. Yeah. And how much do you need for it to work?
15.
15.
And you roll the artillery dice and multiply it with the level of the sorceress.
No, but this will go right through my complete army. Yeah, so I probably have to nullify this one.
Okay, I use 6 dice.
All of your dice, so.
Okay, would be cast.
That's a lot.
10, 15, 18, 19.
18, and I get +1 or +2. I'll have to look it up.
17.
And I've got a level 4.
So it's 21.
10.
So okay, so it's this
And
spell.
I get +1 for Blessing of the Agents.
So
Yeah.
that was the magic phase,
Cool.
then onto the shooting phase.
Yeah, let's start over there.
Um,
The riders onto my Warhawks or the Great Eagle?
I think the Warhawks are
Okay.
5s with their crossbows. So 4 hits. Toughness.
I think it's against the Warhawk, and the Warhawk is toughness 4, and you are strength.
3.
Okay, so it's on 5s.
So 1 time.
1 time. And I think one of them suffers a wound because I've only got a 6+, but you've got a -1 armor piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, one has been dealt a wound.
How many wounds do they have? 2?
3.
3. Wow. Oops.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, then my dark shots try to hit in the wood.
But only the 6 is followed by 4s. Oh, there are many. Oh, lucky Alex. Are these 5? Oh, 6 6s. Okay. Now 4s.
So 3 of them hit. Strength toughness. 4
Against my archers.
So 2 of them are
And
down.
I think the archers are down, because they don't have any armor. Oh, that's bad.
Have to move them from the back.
Okay,
Move them after the
and
turn.
then
So
we've
2.
got 2
Deployed
called
throw.
shoot back. Yeah.
Okay, that's 6 shots. Hitting on 5s onto the triads.
Yep.
So only 1 hits.
Yeah.
Strength toughness. And what's the toughness of your guy?
We've got a toughness of 4.
4, so probably it's not enough. The 3, I think. No. Okay. So that's the end of my first turn.
Okay, we are back after the end of my movement phase. As you can see, they remained, although they can be shot at by the enemy light cavalry, the light riders. I want to wait for one more turn. I could have charged them on a 19, but it's difficult. And he remained as well. Whereas my 3 men surged forward, eager to force them into terror tests. My archers remained and my army commander in order to use their weapons, their bows. They advanced after they moved forwards. I think I'm out of charge, nearly out of charge range from them for the moment for their second turn. We already wrote full magic phase, 3 and 1. I've got 4 dice, Alex has got 1 dice. Okay, the first
3 dice.
3 dice, yeah. And the first thing I'm trying will be Pan's impenetrable pelt on him, because then he gets +3 on toughness, and then he should have toughness 8 or 9. I need 8, I've got level 4 plus Blessing of the Ancients, so I have to roll 3. And I rolled, so that's a total
Okay, it's cast.
of 10, 11. And the other thing I'd like to do is to do Wizard's Wild Form on my archers. I need 10, but this is difficult because I only bring 5 and need to roll another 5 on the dice. Yeah.
I try to dispel it because
It's got 3 dice and need 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I've dispelled it. Then on we go with shooting. We've got lots of shooting to be done. First of all, we've got our Glade Guard. They've got a ballistic skill 4, so they normally hit on 3s. Now I think they hit on 4s because how many are left? 8. Oh?
10.
Okay, so these were 12 to begin with. Let's do 2 times 5. So they hit your guys on 4s. 2 hits. And the other 5. 3 hits. Strength 3 with toughness 3 is 4 plus. None of them. Oh, that's really bad. And now we've got my army commander, the Spell Weaver, with the Hail of Doom arrow onto them as well. Or onto the advancing.
Okay.
Let me think about it. I think I tried on them. To hit. No, that's bad because I would have had 3. Let's just roll for fun. Oh, I would have done 12 hits with strength 4 minus 1 armor piercing.
But I think we always rolled first the amount of shots. So that 12 shots, and one missed, but you have another 11 dice now.
Okay, so it's
let's say
6,
11 more dice.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I think you roll first the amount of shots and then. But otherwise, it was really 50-50.
Okay, well, I'm not sure. Okay.
To hit.
So all of them will hit on 4s. And this is strength 4 versus toughness 3s on 3s. Lots of, and 4 times minus 2.
Then 4 are dead.
Then I have to take a test on the commander.
Have only the heavy armor.
Okay.
Leadership test?
Yeah.
Okay.
8 is probably okay.
Yeah. Okay, remove them afterwards. But I think it was your last.
Eagle guys can try to shoot, but they won't do much, I think. Okay.
What do they have for both?
They've got an S-ray longbow, so 3 times. They've got as well, maybe they even. Now they can't be within 15 because we've measured for charging.
Oh.
So they'll hit on 4s as well.
Okay.
3 times.
1 hit.
1 hit. Strength toughness 4 plus. No.
Okay.
Okay, that's it, and I think that's the end of the first turn.
Okay, second turn of the Dark Elves. First of all, I announced the charge move with my executioners against the Treekin, but they utterly failed their test. I think they rolled a 1 and 2, so they only stumbled 2 inches towards the enemy, and I think now they're doomed because they only have 8 executioners left. Whereas my Hydra and my Corsairs swoop around the hill in order to get a better view of the Wood Elves. My Cold Ones passed their
Such beautiful models.
Passed their stupidity test this time and ran 14 inches around the corner, and the rest of the army remains stationary in order to use their shooting attacks. Okay.
We've already rolled for the magic phase.
Yeah, I got 6 dice, Marcus 5, and maybe once more I try the Artsy Pulse Plague.
Yeah, with all of your dice. Yeah, that's clever because if you do
10,
ultimate
60,
force
90, 23 in total.
No, it's not 10, 16. Is it level 4?
No, level 3, because
Okay.
he gets +1 if he uses a spell.
Oh, this will be difficult. I can only hope on double 6s. We'll re-roll this one, to be fair. So we've got 6 and 5 is 11 and 15, 18 plus Blessing of the Ancients is 19 plus level 4 is 23.
Mhm. And I got?
23, I think. 19 for, yeah. Both of them 23 because you've got 10, 16, 19 and you 4.
Okay. What have you rolled? Okay, it's this bad then.
Okay, and now on we go with shooting.
Okay, the riders once more try to achieve.
On 5s, I think.
5s.
Oh, that's bad. I think now they are dead.
Toughness.
Toughness 4, so it's on 5s, none.
Okay, try to hit once
6s,
more the bow.
11.
And with all the double shots.
2 6s, strength toughness. One of them
One
is
of
down.
them slain.
So if only no from the back.
A repeater
And you've got
tries
your large
to hit
one.
once more the
Against my unit of Dryads.
strides on 5s, none. And then I'm not sure if I should use my breath attack, but
I've got 6 of them.
6 of them.
Yeah.
I think I use it because when
Yeah.
Dart was killed, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so I got 6 under the template. And strength 4. And toughness.
It's toughness 4.
Okay. Oh, that's good. 5.
Yeah.
5 wounds dead.
Okay, but they've got a 6 plus save.
It's flame attacks.
Yeah. 2, 3. How many? 5?
6. 5, yeah.
5 times 6 plus. The ward save. 1, so 4 are down. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. Hope I can revive some of them. 2, 3, 4. So.
Okay, I think that's the end of my shooting phase. And because there's no close combat yet, the end of my turn.
Okay, we are back after my second movement phase, and 4 of my units tried to charge the enemy. They failed miserably. They would have needed 19, but only got 17 or 18. So they only moved 5 forwards, and I think they can't even use their bows. He's one of the few who moved regular. Did a normal turn. He marched, and in order to get out of the arc of them. And he succeeded in charging. This was a lucky roll. Charging the unit containing, and I think he might kill, or force them into another test because of 25% with. They tried 30 unit trying to charge the Treekin. They failed miserably, as the Warg Riders did. They remained in order to shoot. He remained in order to be without harm, and they charged the Hydra, but as the Hydra fled, they redirected into, this might have been a severe mistake, because I haven't the chance to do Wissen's Wild Form on them because they are too far away, but let's see. Okay, we've already rolled for magic. I think I've got 6 dice, and I'd like to use 3 of my dice on Wissen's Wild Form onto the Treekin. I need 10. Yeah, and so these are 7, and I've got 4 is 11 plus 1 is 12.
Dispel.
Yep. And then you don't have any dice left, and I think I'll do. Let's do number 6, which should prevent this one from, shall I? No.
Okay.
Let's do
The end of your phase, or?
I'll do this one. Now I still do it, come on. 3 dice on a 10. 10, 12 plus 5, 17. So this gets wounded if it can't. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, then onto the shooting phase.
Yeah. We've got our bowmen left, and they'll try and target them. Let's say 4 of them have got a -1 for shooting through the tree men. So they only hit on 5s, I think. None of them, and then there should be 4, there should be 5 left, maybe. On 4s. 1 strength toughness. Yeah. No.
No.
Not enough.
Okay,
So
then.
shooting was miserably. My army commander will try and shoot one of them. No. And they can't because they failed their charge.
Okay.
So we've got
on to the close combat.
some close combats to be done at least.
Okay, where you want to start? By
Let's
the
start with the
3
3
men
men.
or the... Okay.
Alex rolled a terror test and succeeded. So I think you might go first. I've got a weapon skill of 6. So you probably only hit on 4s. And you can fight me with 8 guys.
Only 6, do you?
I think 2 and 2, if we maximize, 4 and 4.
Okay.
Then do 8 guys against me. I've got a weapon skill of 6.
Okay, then I hit on 4. And
I'm toughness 6 and your strength 3, so it's probably only on 6s 3 times.
what's your initiative?
My initiative is 2.
Can I re-roll?
Maybe you might,
Because
yes,
of
some
the
of your units are.
always strikes first rule.
I think so. Yeah.
I think if you failed your hit roll, then you can re-roll the... If your initiative is
All
higher.
of them are only ones.
No, the ones is only for if I fail to wound. Okay.
So, lots of hits, yeah.
Then probably I need a 6 to
Yeah.
wound him.
At least because you only strength
And
3.
there I can re-roll the 1.
Because you're
Okay, so 1 wound.
expert murderer. Yeah. So I've got a 3 plus regular save, no, and I've got a 6 plus ward save. Yeah, I did it. So none wounds, and now my 5 attacks. Weapon skill 6, so I hit on. You've only got a weapon skill of 3, I think. Double. This time I might be able to re-roll. Let's see.
So 3 hits.
Am I allowed to do? Because my weapon skill is double yours.
No, it's only if you strike first.
So we've got 3 hits. Strength 5 as a somewhat is 2 plus. All of them, 3 of them are down. And then I do my monster version of stomping. Another 5 hits. On 2 plus. Yeah, another 5 gun. And now you have to flee, and I'll follow pursue you, because then I can kill the sorcerers as well. How far do you go?
Okay, I failed my
And you
leadership
get-
test.
Yeah,
Because if I roll a double 1, they would remain in combat.
but you'll probably get away. You're faster than me.
Now I have to flee. So 9.
9 is a lot. And I've only got 7, so I'm close behind.
Okay, we figure this out.
Yeah.
And you got...
I've got 7, you've got 9. Yeah.
Okay.
And then over there, I've only got small ones. We've only got strength 3. So I think it was a bad idea to charge or to redirect into you. But there's one character among them, the branch Wraith. I'd like to start with her because she's got initiative 7 and will probably strike first, nevertheless.
Okay, so... Do they have strike first special rule?
No, they don't.
Okay. Then... my course has
And
strike
Alex
first.
already passed his field test. Yeah.
So...
And I've got hatred. Yeah.
the attacks from the first two ranks of the quarters. Weapon skill 4.
And I've got a weapon skill of 4 as well.
Okay, so hitting on 4.
Yeah. This is what Alex rolled.
And
I think you
Okay,
can't
can-
re-roll.
why?
Do you have hatred?
No, but I have always strikes first.
Okay.
And if I have a higher initiative than you, I can reroll all failed to hit rolls.
Okay.
Okay. But I've got only a strength of 3.
Against my toughness 4.
It's 5 plus the wound. And I can reroll the 1. Yeah. Okay, so 5 wounds.
And then they're probably 5 dead because they've only got a 6 plus save. None of them. So a complete rank has disappeared. So.
Okay, then I have my BSB. But he has got a greatsword. But he's also the strikes first rule.
Yeah.
So it's cancelling out of initiative 7.
Yeah. I'm initiative 7 as well with my large one.
Oh, he strikes into the unit.
Okay. How many hits? How many attacks do you have?
Or I strike at your character.
I can try to do so. Yeah.
That's a little bit more fun. Okay, then balance strikes simultaneously. If you have
Okay.
initiative 7 as well.
I've got 3 attacks as well.
Yeah, I have 3 attacks as well. Weapon skill.
I've got a weapon skill of 6.
Me too. Okay, they're absolutely equal. Oh, failed to
No
hit.
hits.
Then you
So let's
strike
my
back.
branch wraith. Oh.
4 plus to hit.
And I've got
Oh,
hatred.
much
So no,
better.
I've got hatred. So hatred lets me re-roll this one, I think, because it's the first of close combat. So 2 hits at strength 4 versus your toughness 4 or 3 is on 3s, both of them. So you've got 2 hits. They're at -2.
Okay, then 2 armor saves.
Yeah. I don't think it's enough, even if he's got heavy armor. He
but his
can't
sea
have a
dragon
shield.
cloak.
Okay.
I think it's plus 2.
So heavy armor is 5 plus. And
That's 3 plus.
so 1 wound is through
Okay.
because it's -2. So 3 plus is back to 5 plus.
Here's a 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you try it.
And then we've got 1. So
4
3.
and
3 and 6 is 9. And 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
you have 2 attacks.
Yeah. So, and I may reroll because of hatred. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 2 times 7. I've got a weapon skill of 4.
Yeah, me too. It's the same. 4 plus.
I'll reroll these. Yeah.
Yes, 7 hits.
First 7. And then we've got reroll these. Now we've got 7 plus 3 is 10.
Okay, 10 hits in total.
2 times 5.
Strange.
Only 3 against your toughness of 3 is 4 plus.
2.
2.
4 in total. Okay. So 4 hits. They have a light
4
armor.
times 4 plus.
Plus their
So it's 4 plus.
K,
Yeah.
traditional 4 plus armor save. 4 times.
Mhm.
So 2 are down.
Yeah.
I let them in the regiment
Yeah.
because I have my standard bearer at the musician throw.
So I've probably lost. I've done 1 wound to your character. I've killed 2, so I've done 3 wounds. And
3
I've
wounds.
charged.
You charge.
And I've got 1 rank. And you've done 5. And
1, 2,
You've
3, 4,
got-
5. I
and
have
you've got 3 ranks.
2 ranks.
No, 2 ranks, yeah.
2 ranks and a standard.
Yeah. So
And
you've
the
won by 3.
BSB.
Okay, yeah. So you've won by 4.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do a, what is it? Fear, Forest, Hatred, Spirit. So they have 8 reduced by 4 is on a 4. No.
Okay, pursuit.
And then...
Or try to pursuit.
Yeah.
In the case of catch them.
I'll hope for double 6s. No, 7 isn't a lot. Yeah.
10. Okay.
Alex
Right
gets
off.
me. Yeah.
I think I have to move 10 now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can
That's
remove
the
them.
way we played it, and now you're there. Inside the forest. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your second turn, I think.
Yep.
Okay, third turn of the Dark Elves. Unfortunately, my army commander, including her remaining 2 bowmen, failed their moral check and they keep on fleeing, but only 4 inches, so the treatment is 6 inches behind, so probably he will catch them up next turn.
I'm not even sure if they can do break tests or rally because there are only 2 out of 10 left. Okay, but let's look it up later on.
My Black Riders moved a little bit and turned in order to shoot at the eagle. My Executioners charged successful in the Treekin, but didn't pass their fear test, so now they are feared. My Hydra, that's the positive thing, passed their moral check and is now back on track. And my Cold Ones also passed their stupidity test and continue their advance around the corner. My Corsairs charge the bowmen which flee as a reaction to my charge. I redirected my charge successfully against the Wood Elf Sorceress, and she decided also to flee, so both units are broken and fleeing off the battlefield hopefully next turn. I think that's the end of my movement phase, because both sorcerers
are fleeing at the moment,
so they can't perform any spells. So, then we can immediately go on to shooting.
Yeah.
I try to hit the eagle.
And this one will probably die.
On 5.
Yeah.
So 1 hit.
Strength toughness on a 5 or 6. No. Oh, he survived.
Then
That's great.
I try to hit with my bolt thrower the freeman.
This might end our battle.
It hits.
6 is a hit. And now we've got...
Strange toughness also.
Okay. And now you're going to do
D3 wounds.
D3 wounds. Okay, then I will survive. Because I've got several wounds and only 1 is dealt so far.
One
Now
more
I've got 2 wounds. Hurry up, man.
So,
okay.
and I think we have only 1 close combat left. That's the Executioners. So they will...
You've got
now
8 attacks,
5
maybe 9
plus-
if you've got a champion. Yeah.
Because they have only weapon skill 1 because they're feared. So they will hit on 5s.
Okay. But I think we've got a lot of ugly reroll stuff.
Hooray. Okay, and now Strange toughness.
Aren't you allowed to reroll?
Oh no, because they have
Okay.
their great swords.
Yeah. And you've got strength 5, I've got toughness 5, so it's on a 4
No,
plus.
it's strength 6.
Okay, strength 6 versus toughness 5 is on a 3. But you might
So 2 of them.
re-roll them probably because of
So 2
murder.
hits.
Okay.
Strength 6 means -3.
I've got scaly skin 4 plus and 6 plus forest spirit.
Okay, then 2 times.
2 times on 6. None of them. One has got 2 wounds, it is nearly dead.
Well, I think now they are killed. The Executioners.
And now we've got 18 attacks coming back.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 times 9.
18 on 3s.
I have to look up if they've... No, the other ones had hatred. Okay, 2 times 9 on 3s. So this should be 6. And Once more. 6 and 8 are 14. So
Okay,
2
14
times 7. 2 times 7. Strength 4 against your toughness 3s on 3s. Oh, only 4. And the next one. And 4 and 6 is 10. 10 of them, and they've got a -1.
10.
Yeah. 10 saves with a -1. So probably on 6s.
6s, 3 are safe, but
7 die.
so 1 remains.
And you have to roll.
So I think I lost the combat.
Yeah.
Maybe only a double 1.
No.
Okay, he's fleeing.
And I'll pursue.
Okay.
Just roll how far you get.
Oh,
3.
Oh, okay.
I'll go 11.
This unit is wiped out. Yeah, I think we move them up, and then I think it's the end of my turn.
Yep. Okay, my friends, as you can see, some units have moved. My eagle flew in the back in order to do or to try a rear charge, maybe on the enemy riders, and they reformed facing the new threat of the newly arrived Corsairs. They managed their leadership test, rallied, and faced or reformed in order to face in that direction. My wizard also rallied and reformed, and they, I wasn't sure what to do with them, but they at least got closer, so they won't suffer any penalties for using their Ezra bows on the riders. And he turned, and all we can do is some minor shooting after the magic phase. I think only 3 of them can shoot, and I think that's it. And my sorcerer maybe. Okay, so the first, let's say 5 dice on this one, because I'd like to stop them, or at least have them bleed when trying to charge me. So, I need 10, and I'll add 5 to my roll. Oh.
I'll try to dispel it.
I've got 12, and I've got 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay. So they suffer wound on rolls of 1 or 2 without armor when moving. And we've got, it's the end of our magic, I think. Or is 1 dice enough for Wizard's Wild Form? 10. Okay, if I roll a 5. Okay, so let's try the last dice on them. If I roll a 5, they've got Wizard's Wild Form. Yeah. So +1 strength and toughness. And now we've got our shooting phase. Only 3 guys. They normally hit on 3s. Does moving count for fast Warhawk? So now it's on 4s. Okay. 3 hits. Strength toughness. 3 versus 3s. Only 1. And you've got a no armor save. Okay. But it's not enough for a break test. At least 2 shots less incoming. And I think that's the end of our my third turn.
Fourth turn of the Dark Elves. My Hydra and the Cold Ones moved a little bit in order to center of the battlefield. My Black Riders, before they are dead next turn, they try to hit maybe the army commander. And my Corsairs remain stationary because of the spell. Okay, speaking of shooting, my bow thrower tries to hit the eagle. No. And my riders try to hit the sorceress.
-1 multiple, -1 long range, -1 cover maybe. No.
1 hit.
Okay.
Strange toughness. No.
No.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, now we are back after my 4th movement turn. As you can see, the Great Eagle surged back, as did the Warhawk Riders. Unfortunately, they couldn't see them in order to kill them. They will try to shoot them. They failed their charge. They tried to get them, but didn't roll high enough, and they fled. He's on his way back. Hopefully he'll survive the last 2 or 3 shots of the Dark Elf catapult or bolt thrower. And then we've got the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer went the full distance in order not to be targeted, and especially,
Okay, then magic phase.
Okay,
What
this
for
time we've
first?
got a lot of dice. We've got 10 dice. I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice on, let's say, them to give them Wisdom's Wild Form once more. I need 10. That's a lot. 1 miscast. Yeah. Wisdom's Wild Form. And I'll do the next 5 dice.
Okay, what happens? 8. You get a strange 6th hit.
Okay, I've got a talisman. Oh, let's do strength toughness first. 2 plus. Yep. I've got a 4 plus talisman of preservation. No, so I got 1 wound.
Okay.
And then I've got 5 dice left.
Isn't it the end of the magic phase because you
Okay.
miscast?
Yeah. So they aren't bound any longer by the other spell I wanted to do.
Okay, then shooting phase.
Yep. First of all, we've got the 3 Warhawk Riders. They moved, so it's only...
What's the distance?
Normally they got
30 inch?
3. Yeah.
Oh, so maybe
3
it's
plus to hit,
short
so
range.
it's 4 plus because of moving.
What is the first?
Okay.
The second one are in short range.
And -1 for long range. So the
times
first
4
one
plus?
is on 4. Okay, 2 times on 4. None of them. 1 on 5. Yep.
One hit.
Strength toughness. Yep. And 1 armor save.
Yep.
Yep. So, and then we've got our regular 9 guys.
13 because they're in short range, haven't moved. So what do they have for ballistic skill 4? Okay, wait on 3s. 9 times.
9 times on 3, and 6s are poison. 6s are poison because
Poison
they've got take
attacks?
pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So 2. We don't have to roll strange toughness roll.
And this is not a hit, this is not a hit. And then we've got them, strength toughness, 3 versus 3s on 4s, another
And so a total of
6 armor saves.
Do we have an armor save?
It's -1, I think. So you've got light armor is 6,
armor,
horse
shield.
is 5, shield is 4. Now it's on 5s, 6 times.
Wow.
Oh, this was really great.
So
You
1.
saved 3. 1 is left, but you have to take
But they're already fleeing, so.
kind of test. Yeah. But they can't reform. They can't really. Only
Oh,
with
yeah,
double
double.
ones because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
only 20% left.
Okay. Okay. Then I think that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay.
Okay. 5th turn of the remains of the Dark Elf. My Dark Rider didn't pass its
Ready test.
ready test with 2 1s and fled from the battlefield. My rest of my army reformed the Corsairs or moved a little bit forward. And now I'm trying to hit the 3-man once more. No. Okay, that's the end of my 5th turn.
Okay, we're back in my 5th turn. As you can see, the treeman has emerged from the forest. The treekin charged the Corsairs as well as my Warhawk Riders. We weren't sure about the formation. The Great Eagle advanced towards them. He advanced a little in order to support them with his psychic powers, and they only moved a little in order to be able to target the Hydra. So I think that's the end of all the movement. We've already rolled for the magic phase. I've got 8 dice, Alex has got 5, and I'll use 5 dice. The wound. I'll use 5 dice on Wissen's wild form on the treekin. No double 6s, and I'll add 5. So I've got 20, 27.
I'll try to dispel it.
Maybe I got double 6s. No.
Okay, then it's cast.
So now they're toughness 6 and strength 5. And then we've got 3 dice left. And I think... No. We'll do the one which stops movement onto the riders, onto them, on a 10. Yep, 5, 10, 13. So, if they roll 1 or 2 when moving, one of them gets a wound without armor save.
Shooting?
Yeah.
9 times?
Shooting 9 times, 1, 2, 3.
Against the Hydra or the top
Against the Hydra.
It's more than 15, so minus 2 because they moved.
4s, 5s.
Oh, 2
But
sixes.
6s are poison attacks, so no strength toughness needed. And no 4s.
Toughness 5.
And 2 times strength 3 versus somebody is only on 6s. None. So you've got 2 wounds if you don't do your save.
So 1 save, so 1 wound.
1 wound. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got some close combats to be fought. I think you go first.
Do they have to strike first special rule, the Warhawks?
Only the Warhawks.
They have.
The Warhawk Riders.
Okay, and what for initiative they do have?
So, the Warhawk Rider has got one attack, 2 for...
Do they have always strike first? Or?
Always strikes first the Riders.
Initiative?
Initiative is 5.
Okay, me too. So they strike simultaneously.
Okay. So it's strength 4.
Okay, so maybe let's do the riders, the rider which is in contact
With 4
first.
if you maximize.
No, and the flanker can only have 5
Okay.
2, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm right, the rider has got 1 attack and a weapon skill of 4. I just roll.
Me too. Yeah,
4.
it hits.
Okay, now I've got the spear, it's +1, so it's strength 4. And it's -2 because it's armor piercing. No,
Okay,
so one of them is down. And my...
And then 2 of them can strike back simultaneously.
Against 4. 1.
Hits.
But now it's against the toughness 4 of my warbird. No.
Oh, okay. Then
So
my
2 have already
remaining.
fought. Yeah. And my warhawk. And the remaining
Corsairs.
guys of you probably
So
into my
I
treekin.
have to attack them in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And your standard bearer goes first.
rank and 1, 2, 3, 4 from the second rank. Okay, that's the normal Corsairs.
Yeah.
Weapon skill.
Treekin, I've got a weapon skill of 4.
Okay.
And you need to take a fear test.
Me
That's
too.
what I forgot.
9, yeah. BSB is
Yeah.
9. Okay, back.
You can
Now I can
reroll, I
reroll
think.
them.
I've got lots of hits, yep.
And there was strength of 3.
Against my toughness 6 because of his wild form.
6, and I can reroll the ones. Okay, so 2 hits, 2
Mhm.
wounds.
And you are strength 3, so I've
Mhm.
got my 4 plus scaly skin followed by 6 plus, 2 times 4 plus, 1, and 6 plus, yeah,
Mhm.
that's great.
Then my
BSB,
BSB
1 hit probably,
ones.
against toughness 6,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
Oh, toughness 6? No, they're
Yeah.
not. Okay, that's the end.
Okay, then I've got my Warhawk first.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Killing Blow on the charge, Predator's Descent. I don't know what Killing Blow is, but the Warhawk has got 2 attacks, weapon skill 4.
Okay, hits on 4. No.
Oh,
Okay, then you're tricky.
whenever you've got something new.
Then 18 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Weapon skill.
Weapon skill 4.
Okay, hits on 4.
Okay, 9 at the first 9 on force. Only 5. And the next 9. Oh, you're lucky.
Okay, 8 hits.
8. 8 times strength 5 as a toughness somewhat should be 2 plus. Oh, and even now 2 ones. Yeah. So you've got 6 armor saves at -2. So there's probably no armor save left. Or 6 up. Yeah.
Oh, 3 saves. So
Yeah,
3
3
more down.
saved. 3 are down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have stomp attacks.
Yeah, 3 of them. Auto hits. Strength toughness 2 plus. 2 of them. And minus somewhat.
Okay, and 5 are going, so I lost maybe by a lot. I just don't have to remove them because I think the unit is killed completely.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Because I'm fleeing now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it didn't pass leadership test, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Now
I
you-
can re-roll because of the BSB.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so now they flee. Do you pursue it?
I think I'll do so.
With both
with-
units?
In which direction are you going?
From the strongest and from the treekin.
From the treekin. Then I'll pursue with the
But you can pursue with both, I think, if you want to.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
the Warhawks have a better chance because of 3d6.
Yeah, I'll do so with both. Although I'll be flank charged afterwards. Yeah.
No, you can
Okay.
only choose the Warhawks if you want.
But I'll pursue with my treekin
Okay.
and the box. Yeah.
7.
Okay, treekin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I catch it
Go
now.
9. And the others.
They are killed. Now I think we can quit the battle because it doesn't
Okay.
make sense anymore. Okay, congratulations, Marcus, for stunning victory, and
Thank
we'll
you.
back with a short conclusion.
Okay, and we are back for a short conclusion of the game. Well, today I was quite lucky when it came to magic, because the enemy sorceress was killed early on in the battle, or was fleeing, so I'm really scared of the Dark Elves spells, but today I was quite lucky. And I think my best units were the Tree Men, because alone killing, don't know how much points she was, but killing the sorceress was great. The Treekin, I think they fought against 2 units, the Executioners, but they were lucky because the Executioners only started with a strength of 10 or 12. And, well, the Sorcerer, at least my army commander, survived and stopped the advance with one of his spells. And I was really scared of your Corsairs, because they went through my main unit, the Dryads, and then might even have killed either my army commander or the archers.
Yeah, the courses were not bad, because they put out a lot of attacks, especially if they charge. but they really lack the durability, as you have seen last turn, if they get hits back from the enemy. Yeah, my sorceress was rather useless because I think she didn't cast even a single spell this time. I think you dispelled all my attempts. And yeah, my Hydra and my Cold Ones were quite out of the game the whole game length because they're rather on my right flank and didn't get in close combat proper. So maybe it was a bad setup. So maybe I should have focused on concentrating my army in a single piece and not trench the front line so thinly. So basically only my coursers were really in close combat for a couple of times. My Dark Riders performed very well. They kept the flying units at bay for the most of the battle, so they didn't do any harm to my army.
That's right. I think they were among the best units because they kept my complete right flank. The Great Eagle, the Warhawk Riders.
And even the bow throw also, it doesn't cause many hits or harm, but it was a constant threat from the center of the battle line.
And I think it would have killed the Freeman if I had tried to advance towards the...
Yeah, it's not to underestimate because you have no armor save and the multiple wounds.
So the
I was unlucky because I rolled only a 1, of course, when I penetrated the toughness roll. But in principle, it's not a bad addition to the Dark Elves army, especially because you can switch between the multiple shots and the single shot. I think with a normal bolt throw from the orcs, I think you can only shoot the normal bolt.
Normally you roll a 1 and then it's gone.
Okay. Okay, nevertheless, we hope you enjoyed the battle. And we'll be back for the next battle.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.